Hi Missy, my name's Bettina and my book Illegal is coming out on March the 11th. Well, today is actually January the 13th, so this is my before. And it's a very surreal kind of process because when you work so long trying to get a book together and then suddenly publication comes up. Mind you, this isn't um, my first rodeo. I did have a little picture book that came out in 2009, my little moose book. But the process was so different because number one, it wasn't from a very large house, although love you, Sylvandale. And you know, there just wasn't much press. There wasn't attention really drawn to anything, even though I worked very, very hard at the publicity because, let me tell you, aspiring authors and illustrators out there, the publicists are really overworked. And whatever kind of publicity you want, you're going to have to do on your own. So it just takes a lot of organization and a lot of hard work on your part that is nothing like the writing process. So needless to say, I've been a little hysterical because number one, coming off the holidays. Number two, I have a beautiful 6-year-old little boy, Alan. And notice it's quiet around here because he's at school. So I have a short time frame because he doesn't understand that mommy, he does understand that mommy writes books. He thinks I write all the stories in every library. Thus, I must tell him all the stories every single time. But that's another story. So, needless to say, my before is crazy, trying to be organized, trying not to eat too much of the Star Wars M&Ms. Yes, this has been filled up many times over the last couple days. Okay, weeks. Especially to that mean blogger who gave me a mean review. Yes, I think that's probably the hardest part, is knowing that something you have worked on so painstakingly and put so much into. This Illegal is a very, very personal novel for me. Number one, it's the novel that taught me to write. But number two, I love the main character, and so when people offer reviews of the book, I tend to listen to the negative more than the positive. Maybe that's just a self-deprecating manner. But it's hard to be criticized. It's kind of like saying, okay, gonna walk down Broadway naked. Please don't notice my fat butt. Or this cellulite. Or the double chin. Or the graying hair. Oh, you saw the gray hair. Ooh, wait. Now you're going to write about it, and every librarian in the country is going to look at it. The other thing that's kind of scary is drawing out new relationships. And there's wonderful people out there. And while I'm very talkative and blah, 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 I really like to just communicate one-on-one with people. I want to have a really drawn-in conversation. And sometimes you just have to kind of cut things off and move things on, and that makes me anxious. So, to recap my blah, blah, blah conversation, my before is a lot of anxiety, a lot of work, and not writing work, publicity work, which is kind of not fun. And a lot of this. I really need to get rid of this. Oh, and just to keep my sanity up, I like to Zumba, even though I'm kind of a fat girl. I like to shake my booty, so I try and do that 3-4 times a week, which helps out with the... So I hope to report in my after that things are much easier and that I have already been inspired and written one of those like 40,000 word rough drafts. Because right now I'm kind of in a writer's block. So, once again, thanks for listening, And I'm looking forward to meeting the people out there when we go out with illegal. And always feel free to email me. I'm here. Take care. Bye.